Look man for use, them a look man for use. Look man for use, them a look man for use. Look man for use.
Let me tell the man them something, yeah. You see, like when someone ain't experienced real love, they want to take that away from others. You understand what I'm saying? Like, say if you got a gal and you left that gal, it's your ex now, yeah, and she's come back into your life in some sort of way, and she sees you getting love from a new gal. She's jealous, she's moving mad because she never experienced that love, you know. She didn't know how to give it to you, you get me? And she hates it when she sees someone else giving it to you. Same thing for like man them. If you got man them round you and you got a next Donny that don't show you love and another Donny that shows you love, and then that one there is hating, saying, "Rah, I don't like that you." He's only hating because he can't show you the real love, you understand? And they don't like it, they want it taken away from you. So you gotta be aware of these things, people. Don't let no one take away real love that's given to you, get me, from someone else. That if you see a jealousy, that you can look out for these signs easily, you get me? That's just jealousy. Man starts for no reason. So you gotta look out for these signs. I told man them already. Don't let anyone take away real love for you or what could have been real love, you get me, from a jealous or a standpoint where they can't even have love in their own life. You understand what I'm saying? You got a mind for this, brothers. You done know. Anyway, big up all my people, all my viewers. As I said before, you know, this Toby Robinson thing, like, you get me, it's a madness. I got a little message that I want to leave to the man them. Let me know what they think, innit? Like, the man them let me know, because obviously if I'm going to link any man, I'm coming from a standpoint for the man them, for the roads, for the culture, for everything. I want to know what's going on for the communities, how you can fix up the communities, how are we going to get together and break down this racism and build some sort of unity. We always know there's going to be racism about it, but if we can build together something, listen, we don't agree in it, we're not going to see eye to eye on a lot of things, innit? But there is certain things that man can see eye to eye on and sit down at a table, as what I said in the message. So man, them listen to us say, we have certain times, you know, as brothers, we need to be able to sit down at a table, even if we don't like the guy or we don't really, yeah, stand for certain principles or whatever, man don't like me or whatever it matter, we should still be able to sit down at a table and reason on certain things for the better of the youth, innit? For the better of the world in general, you understand what I'm saying? Because remember, we all got our youths and our family members out there up and down, so it's hectic right now. But I'm saying to the man them, listen to the voice note and tell me what they think, innit? Because I'm all about the community. Whatever the community thinks, you know, I do, innit? You done know the thing. And big up Connor as well by my side. Listen, man them's going to a little protest march on Saturday as well, yeah? So this freedom thing, yeah, up in West and that. So I'm going to be active, innit? You done know. Deborah, where you there? You understand? If you hear this message and that contact, man, I hope you're good in the family and that, you understand? Because you're a real ride and die. Man, can't forget the real ride and die woman that was beside man at the start of this thing, you get me?
People who are going, you get me? 9-5. Something's been brought to my attention still. See this Toby Robinson issue now, yeah? Like, I heard man must have uploaded my video on his page and that on the GETTR thing, yeah? And I'm saying I hear that, brother, but what we need to do now, yeah? Like, we need to have a sit down because, well, I'm not gonna lie to the people them, that's getting lined up in the background right now. Someone's lining up a sit down, so the man them, me and Tommy Robinson can sit down. The last people them that sat down with my man, you get me? No disrespect to the sister, but that's all emotion, sister. Your emotions were just running too high out that you can't get no resolution when your emotions are running high. You can't even get your point across when your emotions are moving like that. Certain things are just made for men in it to do. That was a situation where a man needed to really stand up and do this thing in it. Like how we letting a sister stand up when there's a man in front of her. We should be talking. Real men should be talking. That brother that was beside her should have spoke up more, fam. You're a man in it. You should have led that. You understand what I'm saying? But no disrespect to the sisters. She's tried in it. But emotions, yeah, emotions got too much in that, in it. That's what I'm saying. And obviously that next shoot that sat down with him, he ain't credible, Sarah Garvey. That guy there's not credible, innit? How's that credible when man from the road ain't gonna listen to that guy? You get me? No disrespect, brother, but you're not qualified from the roads to be talking to a guy like that about issues what roadman feel and our community feels. You get me? Like, I'm qualified for that. Like, I've been in that. I've lived that life all my fucking life, innit? So I'm qualified, overqualified for that, to talk for the man them on the roads. You get me? I've been putting in this work for 3 years now. That's more than qualified to speak to the man them, for the man them as well. Do you understand what I'm saying? So man's arranging this sit down, like we're gonna see what's going on. Like, you know me already, I'm more for the right and I'm more for what can man do to better our communities. That's the whole thing that no one's really put to my man. I'm saying, brother, what you gonna do to help our communities, innit? Like, to bring togetherness with your people towards our people, innit? Instead of all this division over here, you get what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing, innit? To build the unity rather than division. Listen, we're not always gonna see eye to eye. There comes time when man have to get round the table, but man don't really agree with everything that man says around that table, but man have to get round the table, innit? Because a man ain't gonna know how we feel as communities and like where our power power's coming from, you get me, from our communities. And when I say communities, I mean every color underneath my community, white, black, Asian, you get me, Chinese, don't matter. If you're in my community, it's the better, that's what we're dealing with. Community, there's no color to it. Do you understand? So how are you helping our communities, brother? Yeah, what's going on? These are the questions man needs to talk to my man with, innit? Like, and all this sexual abuse scandal and that, if that is going on, then we single out the perpetrators and we execute, you get me, whatever method we're gonna do to get these guys down, we execute that method. We single out these perpetrators and we send a shockwave so people know, like, are you crazy? This cannot happen again. I'm talking about serious shockwaves. You understand? And if it means fighting, then we fucking fight, innit? It's not a problem, innit? Like anyone, any race, any religion, we fight that. Any paedophilia's going on, we're fighting that. You understand? And like that need to meet real leaders of the communities like us that's underground. Do you understand? That's really like pulling strings, you get me? You don't know the thing anyway. 9-5.
See as I go weep and go. Mash it up, mash it up, mash it and go. Can me say see as I go weep and go. Look man for use, them a look man for use. Look man for use, them a look man for use. Look man for use, them a look man for use. Why yo? Why yo? Look man for use, them a look man for use. Look man for use, them a look man for use. Look man for use, them a look man for use. Why yo? Why yo? Me buy her pretty frock, me buy her pretty shoes. Everything she see, she did a big.
Hi people, 9-5, yeah. I want to give the man them a little message, yeah. And this is bumping off of that thing there with the football youth, you get me, the Arsenal youth. The man them can still be a good father, you know, without being with your kid's mum, you know. The man them's got to understand that, Christ, like certain man don't understand, you can still be a good dad, G, without being with this woman. You don't always have to be with the woman. Sometimes it works out better if the man just knows your place and she knows her place and you're not even in no sexual communication or you're not even in that sort of level with her. You understand what I'm saying, brother? Sometimes it's one of the hardest things to do, but as a real man, you just do them things there and don't even worry about it, fam. Do you understand? A lot of men find that hard, but brother, just deal with it. You understand? Like a man would deal with it. You can still be a good dad. That's why all these men are getting themselves into problems. They can't see themselves without being with this gal and being a father as well. Brother, you can be a father. You don't have to be with the woman, bro. Like big man thing, I ain't with none of my baby mothers. I'm still a good dad. Do you understand what I'm saying, brother? You can do the same. The man them out there can do the same. You don't have to be with the woman. You can be cordial. You can get on. You get me, do what you need to do, but you can still maintain the manship and live your own life. She can live her life and the kids can get on how they need to get on. You don't need to be fighting gal and beating up gal. You see gal with the next man and you're beating her up. What sort of stupidness is that, bro? Bro, I tell man already, I could see my BMs with the next man. Bro, I ain't doing nothing. If you want to be with the next man, this is what you man got to understand. You don't own no gal, fam. So like, you get me, when you're moving like you own this gal, you don't own this gal, you can't stop a gal from doing what she wants to do. She'll still go and do what she wants to do, brother. Yeah, that's where the real man got to get to that understanding. Understand, brothers? You man acting like you own these gal, like you don't own no gal, fam. You all man should do is just demand loyalty. Once that loyalty's been broke, then you should just cut it from there, brother. That's the main thing. You demand loyalty and respect. Once them two things there are gone, you know, fam. Like, there's no relationship. There's nothing more that you and that person should even have. Do you understand? Especially if it's a woman on that level. Yeah, you don't know what time it is. That's what I said to the man, them, you can still be a good dad without being with your baby mother. No disrespect to the good BMs out there doing their thing, you know. But I'm saying that to the man them right now, to the brothers, hold your heads up. You can still be a good dad without being in her life, brother. Don't do a madness like what that you just done. Mad thing, rude boy, chasing your gal, tracking your gal. What sort of bullshit is that? Brother, a madman thing that, man. This is what I'm saying, man. You get me? Sometimes it works out better like that, brothers. Be a man to yourself and recognize when someone's not good for you, bro. Done now. And you do have to watch the thing as well, because a lot of men do get blamed when they walk out and they leave a situation. You get me? And they call like, right, you just ran off and you left and all these situations. But we can't judge no one. You don't know no one's situation to be asking that. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta recognize the situation. And certain times man get tarred with that brush, yeah. But you don't really know what's made him leave though. Like, what's made him leave? That's the question, innit? You gotta ask that question also. If you're gonna ask the other questions, ask that question, what could make a man leave that situation? Obviously something weren't right, innit? Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So we can't judge people, we have to understand situations. You understand, brothers? Yeah.
Independence! Territory. Jaro even in the territory. Territory. Jaro wanna kill them in them territory. Hey, someone about that this don't miss. Jarvis on the put it. Whoa! Here's up my tune. Hey, boy.
All she a do, she want to drink out me morning. Me keep a party, me no invite she. All she a want, she want to drink out me morning. We're done, so not invited. No bouncer, not provided, girl. So back your